Franklin Pierce High School. My name is Ace Wheeler. I'm one of the instructors from the broadcast and video production program at Bates Technical College. Welcome to Franklin Pierce High School for some high school football and national anthem. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem was performed by Franklin Pierce's band. Alright, so tonight's matchup is Steilacoom versus Franklin Pierce. And let's look at the coin toss from earlier tonight. And it looks like Steilacoom is going to kick off the ball, so Franklin Pierce will receive. Alrighty, so tonight's matchup is Franklin Pierce and Steilacoom. So Franklin Pierce is 5-0, Steilacoom is 4-1. So the score according to the stats page will be 51-25 Franklin Pierce. So kind of a lopsided game according to our numbers. Franklin Pierce will receive the ball to start the game. Let's look at some team leaders and take a look at some team stats. So rushing yards is number 2 Bryson Allen, 136 yards per game. Passing yards is Jeremiah Orcutt, 52 yards per game. Receiving yard, number 4 Junior Terrego with 29 yards receiving. All right, so Steilacoom is getting ready to kick off the ball to start off this game. Total yards for game goes to number 2 Bryson Allen for Franklin Pierce with 136 yards. All right, so Steilacoom kicks the ball off to about the 15-yard line, takes a hop. The receiver's kick returner is running through, finding gaps. He still has room. He gets tackled at the 35-yard line or so. All right, so that puts Franklin Pierce in good starting field possession for tonight. Alrighty, so
fans down here with our cheerleaders tonight.
If you paid attention to last week's game, Franklin Pierce ran the ball out the T formation. So, also, according to the team stats, rushing yards per Franklin Pierce is 362 rushing yards per game. So, if you're Steilacoom, please watch out for the running game. All right, so first down and 10 for Franklin Pierce. They line up in T formation. Steilacoom looking to blitz. Oh, quarterback keeps the ball, has space, looks down the sideline. Oh no! Almost out the hands of number 10, the receiver number 10 for Franklin Pierce. Number 10 is Anthony Lomgia. He's a junior, 6 foot flat at 165 pounds, just out of his reach. Unfortunate. All right, so that fooled me. I thought they were going to be running the ball, but they had the quarterback option. So they ran a play action right there. So let's talk about Steilacoom. Their team leader in both rushing and passing yards is number 7. And Franklin Pierce runs the ball for about 3 or 4 yards to set them up for about third down and 7 or so. Third down and 9, according to those officials. All right, so Team leaders for Steilacoom for both rushing and passing yards. Number 7, their quarterback, Drew McDonald. He rushes right around 48 yards and passes 186. So he's a dual threat quarterback. So Franklin Pierce, T formation, 3rd down. And let's see what they do here. They look like they run up the middle for about 5 yards or so. So it'll be 4th down and manageable.
Bryson Allen with the carry.
So that was Bryson Allen on that carry on 3rd down.
4th and 4 here for the Cardinals.
It's 4th and 4, Franklin Pierce, with 10:50 and counting to go in the first quarter. Looks like the offense is staying out there. All right, so they get the play from the head coach. They line up in the T formation once again. Steilacoom getting ready to stop this play. They hand the ball off. Oh, wait. The quarterback keeps it on the outside. He has 1st down and more. 40 to the 45, to the 35, excuse me. He gets down right around the 35-yard line. Wow, great play.
First down for your Cardinals.
That's number 5. He is Jeremiah Orcutt, the quarterback. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 170 pounds. He kept the ball in that play round outside for first down and more. All right, so that sets Franklin Pierce at around the 34-yard line with a new set of downs. All right, so in the T formation once more, Steilacoom overcrowding the box for sure. Trying to blitz up the middle. Running outside. It's the 30.
Official calls that there's a flag down.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, there's a penalty on this play right here. Let's see what the call is.
Be a false start against.
All right, false start on the offense, so that's gonna be 1st down and 15.
5-yard penalty there.
All right, so someone on their own line jumped probably a little too early, pushes their offense back another 5 yards. So 1st down and 15. Let's see what they do here. All right, so number 5 gets his play call from his coach, talks to his teammates, and they march down to the scrimmage line. All right, so T formation once more. Let's see what Steilacoom is looking. They're looking to blitz on the edge. Quarterback keeps. No, the quarterback doesn't keep the ball. Looks like they went a few yards on that. So it'll be second and long, maybe second about 13. All righty, so not the best play from Franklin Pierce right there. Good. So far, Steilacoom's defense been doing pretty good, blitzing from different gaps, crowding the O-line. Okay, so once again, 2nd down and long for Franklin Pierce, and they hand the ball off up the middle. It looks like about no gain, so it'll be 3rd and long. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there's a flag on the field. All right, let's see what the refs called this. And looks like another offensive penalty. So that's going to push Franklin Pierce's offense back another 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20. So second and 18 second and pretty long, ladies and gentlemen. So this is not the prettiest offensive drive. Not the prettiest first drive for Franklin Pierce to start this game. All right, so there's about 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Franklin Pierce right around the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 18. Okay, so the ball place, they're not too happy about the ball placement, so they're going to regroup real quick. All right. Let's see if FP calls a different play here. And Steilacoom's defense just waiting patiently. I wonder what Steilacoom is going to do on defense. Which side they're going to blitz. They've been mixing it up, top of your screen, bottom of your screen, different gaps inside, showing different looks all on defense. All right, they hand off the ball to the outside. Number 10, he's going. The 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown! Franklin Pierce. Alrighty, so they scored. Wait, there looks like there's a flag on this play though. So if it's an offensive penalty, it might not count as a touchdown. So let's see what the officials will call this. Anyways, number 10 is Anthony Lamia. He is a free safety, halfback, and their punt returner on that play. Alrighty, so the
Gonna get a hold, it looks like.
looks like holding on the offense.
Gonna bring that back.
And that touchdown is not going to count, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to push.
Actually, illegal block in the back.
Also another, oh boy. So they call it holding and legal block on the back. Anyways, man, what a great rush by number 10. But boy, some unfortunate, not clean offense for some of the players on FP's offense. Not the cleanest of nights so far for them. Anyways, this is going to be 2nd down and 21. Oh boy, that's right around their 45-yard line. From the T formation, running it up the middle, gain about 5-ish yards. Now 3rd and long, ladies and gentlemen, for Franklin Pierce. So honestly, this is not the drive you want to start the game with if you're Franklin Pierce. I mean, you just bad penalties on the offense, you know, set you back 5 yards, try to go forward, another bad penalty set you back another 5 yards. Now you're just at 3rd and 18. But hey, you know what? Let's see what they can do on 3rd and 18. So T formation one more time. Franklin Pierce. Steilacoom's defense looking to blitz. Quarterback keeps the ball, looking, scrambling out of the pocket, looking for room on the edge. He gets out at right around the 30-yard line. So that's going to be about, that is for sure going to be about 4th and, make it 4th down for sure. All right, let's look at that. It's great play action. Quarterback scrambling outside. Outside, he's looking outside, got some yardage. So they mark it right around the 32-yard line, making it 4th and 8. So they're going to go for a 4th down. T formation, Steilacoom looking to blitz. All right, so handing off the ball to number 10. Steilacoom, great stop on 4th down. So that's going to be turnover zone down, ladies and gentlemen. So Steilacoom gets to start the ball at the 31-ish yard line. Okay, so one more time, Steilacoom's rushing and passing leader is their quarterback, number 7, Drew McDonald. So if you're Franklin Pierce's defense, watch out for him. And ladies and gentlemen, you see that on that replay right there, man, they just stopped number 10. They just, man. Alrighty, so Steilacoom just waiting for the quarterback to get in the huddle to see what they will do on 1st down and 10. All right, so let's talk about team stats. So rushing yards per game, Franklin Pierce 362. So as you've seen so far, Franklin Pierce offense just runs the ball. All right, so quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wait, no, shotgun. Okay, so they tried to do a halfback draw. That's a loss of yardage for Steilacoom. So that's going to set them 2nd down and about 14 or so. Franklin Pierce was all over that. And rushing yards for Steilacoom is 120 yards. Passing yards, 59 for Franklin Pierce and 186 for Steilacoom. So if you're Steilacoom, you're going to mix up both running and passing. So Franklin Pierce might be on their toes on defense tonight. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 13. Let's see what Steilacoom do. Shotgun formation for Steilacoom. 3-man rush for Franklin Pierce. They look like receiver in motion for Steilacoom. Hand the ball off. Oh, the running back has found a hole about to the 31-yard line. So they're going to start right around to the original line of scrimmage. All right, so it's going to be right around 3rd and 10 for Steilacoom. So if I were Steilacoom, I'd probably do a pass play because your 2 previous rushing plays did not work out, unfortunately. But yeah. So total yards per game for your team leaders is going to be Drew McDonald for Steilacoom with 235 yards. Alrighty, so the snap, number 7 throws the ball just out Oh no, so almost to the safety right there for Franklin Pierce. Almost came down with the interception. But man, didn't come down with it. That was number 8, Tayshawn Wood, the cornerback. He's a senior, 6'2", 160 pounds. Almost came down with that. You see on the replay, almost one hand right there, but just didn't come down with it. Just honestly, in all honesty, that's probably the route communication with the wide receiver and the quarterback. But you know what? They got lucky. That didn't get picked off. All right, so Steilacoom is going to punt this ball away. And FP is waiting on the return. And the low bass snap. And still to get the punt away. Right around the 35-yard line. Punt returner looking to make some room. Man, and he gets stuffed outside the sideline right around the 34-yard line. So, Franklin Pierce is going to get the ball back with 5:41 to go in the first quarter. I think they're going to mark this at the 35-yard line. So Franklin Pierce gets a start at the 35-yard line. Okay, so you know what? After your first drive, you know, if I was the head coach, I'd be like, hey, stop with this lazy penalty. You guys are better than this. Come on, you're 5-0. You're scoring a lot. You're running the ball down the field. You beat good teams, all right? Last week you beat the 4-0 Eatonville. So stop playing sloppy defense. You know, that's what. Stop playing sloppy offense. Excuse me on that. All right. So Franklin Pierce lines up in the T formation. Steilacoom looking to blitz. The ball is going up. Wait, no. Quarterback keeps the ball running outside. Gets to about original line of scrimmage right there. So that's going to be about a game of no yards. No, sorry, a gain of 1. So that's going to be 2nd and 9. Man, okay. So Steilacoom's defense doing a good job crowding the box, stopping the run. All right, once again, FP, T formation, Steilacoom. Man, they're looking to blitz outside on the edge. All right, FP runs up the middle. Running back still has, no, okay, so he gets stopped right around the 48-yard line for a new set of first downs for Franklin Pierce. Okay, so they found a hole up the middle. See on this replay, ladies and gentlemen, just found the hole up the middle. That was number 9 for Franklin Pierce.
Get a timeout here for Franklin Pierce.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's timeout by Franklin Pierce. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back from this timeout. So Franklin Pierce hands off the ball. Running back up the middle. He's going. He found the hole. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Franklin Pierce. Ladies and gentlemen, what an excellent play. Uh-oh. There is a flag on that play. Probably excessive celebration, which is, man. Oh no, they might call this touchdown back. So that's number 4. Franklin Pierce, number 4, is Junior Terriego. He's a running back and linebacker. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's see what they called this penalty on. All right, so officials are just talking this over real quick. Boy.
Looks like we might have unsportsmanlike on both teams.
Okay, so there's unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. So the official is just is talking to the coach from Steilacoom to make sure what they want. All right, let's check out this replay right here. Man, number 4 just found the hole, turned into second, third gear, ran all the way down for a touchdown, 6 points. Okay, so if there's penalties on both teams, they'll offset and the touchdown should count. But it looks like there's confusion with what's going on with the officials and the team. Alrighty, so the white hat trying to double checking. Alright. So there'll be a touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams right there.
The touchdown's good. After the play, it looks like we've got.
All right, so
against FP.
So what happened there was unsportsmanlike conduct for both teams, and the touchdown still counts, but for the extra point conversion, they're going to push it back to around the 20-yard line. So it looks like FP is going to go for 2 points. Alrighty, so the touchdown still counts for number 4, Junior Terriego. He's their running back and linebacker, so he's on both sides of the field, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so FP looking to convert a very long 2-point conversion, and they get set, and the snap, quarterback looking down the field, throws, bounces, and it looks like he is just short. And it looks like he caught at the 2-yard line, couldn't not extend to get the 2 points. So ladies and gentlemen, it is 6-0. Franklin Pierce in the first quarter with 4:46 left to go. Alrighty, so right there you see number 4 and his coach is talking in the replay. That was number 4 again. Just caught at the 2-yard line, just didn't connect. Hit the pylon, didn't get the ball crossed over. Good call by the ref right there. Alrighty, so Franklin Pierce is looking to kick this ball off. Steilacoom looking to receive. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there's 4:40 left in the first quarter. Wow, so Franklin Pierce got something cooking on that second drive on offense. Alright, Steilacoom looking to receive this ball. Kicker getting ready. Taking their time. Alright, kicker getting ready. And I think we're waiting for the whistle. And the kick is up and away. Oh, so it looked like a squib kick. He gets the 30. All right, so Steilacoom is going to start right around the 30-yard line. All right, so it's going to be first down and 10 right around the 32-yard line for Steilacoom. And, okay, so, man, I don't know what to do for Steilacoom. So they're obviously going to be mixing it up, passing and rushing. They have a dual-threat quarterback, so, let's see what they can do. Obviously, the first drive ended up in a punt. So, hopefully, on the second drive, they could march down the field, maybe get 3 points or something, or maybe a touchdown to get back in the game. All right, so shotgun formation for Steilacoom. FP looking to blitz on the top of your screen. Receiver in motion. And there's a flag. It looks like Franklin Pierce jumped early on that play. And they get to... So it'll be offsides. That push-up. Steilacoom's offense 5 yards. So it'll be first down and 5. Oh boy, man, Franklin Pierce, a lot of penalties so far on both sides of the ball. All right, so it's going to be first down and 5 for Steilacoom, making it easier for them to convert. All right, so they line up in shotgun formation one more time. Receivers on both top and bottom of your screen. Look, and FP looking to blitz. Receiver in motion for Steilacoom, and another offsides. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, but there's a flag. Looks like FP was pointing towards Steilacoom. Maybe someone on Steilacoom jumped early. But from what I saw, Franklin Pierce jumped on that play right there. And let's see what they call this.
First down here.
All right. And that's a defensive penalty. So there's 2 offsides on defense, giving Steilacoom a new fresh start. So it's going to be first down and 10 at your 42-yard line for Steilacoom. So, hey man, that's an easy first down. All right, I'll take that any day, any part of the game so far if I was Steilacoom, just doing different cadences. Have your opponent's defense just jump. That pushes you 5 yards every time. So, shotgun formation for Steilacoom. Receiver 23 in motion, going towards the top of your screen. And here's the snap. Quarterback looking, quick throw. Oh, tight coverage. That could almost been intercepted by number 8. from Franklin Pierce. So this is going to be second down and 10 for Steilacoom. So number 8 for Franklin Pierce is Tashin Wood. So that was his second attempt trying to get an interception. So far he's 0 for 2, but man, so far so good. You know, he put in effort. Let's see on this replay right here. Man, that ball was right towards Tashin Woods. So man, the quarterback needs to pay attention out there. He can't be being off target. Looks like number 8's kind of everywhere so far. All right, so shotgun formation. One receiver on the bottom of your screen. FP looking to blitz on your edges. Quarterback looking top towards the sideline. Incomplete pass, and there's a late flag.
Looks like it's going to be the
That's probably going to be on the defense. That's
on that here in this first quarter.
all right. So that's, ladies and gentlemen, that's 3 defensive penalties in this drive for Franklin Pierce. Man, if I was the head coach, oh my goodness, I would be chewing on both offense and defense. Like, hey, what are you guys doing? You guys are undefeated. You guys are dominating your opponents. But I mean, so far in this quarter, you know, with 4:26 left to go, you guys are playing sloppy. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's a holding on FP. That's going to be a new set of first downs for Steilacoom. And pushing the ball forward, 10 yards for Steilacoom as well. Boy, man, this is an easy drive for Steilacoom. You know, you just, you know, having Franklin Pierce just play bad defense, and you're just marching up the field, you know, on 5-yard penalties here, 10 yards penalties there, and getting new sets of first downs on the way. So, man, FP is just making it easy for Steilacoom so far in this game. Alrighty, so Steilacoom in the formation on offense. Receiver motioning. Motions back. Quarterback looking pressured. Screens it to number 20. Gets about 2 to 3 yards on that play, so it'll be second down and 7.
Actually, Jimmy Amadeo there on that one.
Alrighty, so pretty good play for Steilacoom. Sorry, it's second down and 8. So far, the short game, short pass, you know, screens been working for Steilacoom. All right, so one more time, shotgun formation. Sorry, I formation for Steilacoom. They pitch the ball back to the running back, trying to find a hole, and he gets a gain about 4 yards on that play, making it third and about.
We got a gain.
It'll be 36 for Steilacoom. All right, so you see here, ladies and gentlemen, they've been mixing up, you know, both running and passing. Just kind of what the stats been telling you. Alrighty, so, man, I don't know. Steilacoom is, you know, marching their way slowly down the field, while Franklin Pierce is just playing bad defense. I mean, oh man. All right, 3rd and 6 for Steilacoom. Shotgun formation. And Franklin Pierce looking like they're going to show blitz. And they do. Oh, there's a flag. It looks like someone probably jumped. According to the officials, they're going to talk through this. And it looks like another FP penalty on this play. So that's what, your 3rd offsides on defense. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, man, if it's 3rd and 1, I mean, that's 3rd and very manageable. And you don't want that, especially for Steilacoom. So far in this drive, they've just been getting easy, you know, easily marching up the field. All right, the call is against Franklin Pierce. So that's offsides, Franklin Pierce. So that makes it 3rd down and 1 for Steilacoom. All right, so that's this is a rough drive for Franklin Pierce's defense, and this is seamlessly easy for Steilacoom to just march down. Okay, so, oh my goodness. So for their team leaders on your defensive side, so tackles is led by number 45, Zeke Isaacson, with 8 tackles per game. All right, so first down and 1, shotgun formation, Steilacoom. 23 in motion, going towards the top of your screen. Quarterback keeps, rushes up the middle, got first down and more. Right around the 25-yard line, he gets tackled down at. And ladies and gentlemen, there is a penalty on this play as well. Oh boy, this is not clean football. So let's look at this replay. Just, man, keeps it, runs it up the middle, takes 2 people to tackle him, right around the 25-yard line. And it looks like Steilacoom gets to start all the way.
Start against the Sentinels, that's going to bring that back.
All right, so that's false start on Steilacoom. So that's going to push them back all the way to the 44-yard line. That is not what you really wanted for Steilacoom. I mean, you found the perfect play right there for third down and 1, and then you kind of just blew it all, honestly, and you just end up trying to start on your own 45. All right, so third and 6 at your 44-yard line. Steilacoom. Looks like FP is going to blitz up the middle. Oh! Yep, that's on FP. Number 45, Zeke Isaacson. Just, man, he crossed that line.
False start there on the Sentinels.
Oh no, that's on offense. So that pushes Steilacoom back another 5 yards to the 49-yard line. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be third and long for Steilacoom at your 49-yard line. Man, this is not looking pretty on both sides of the ball. Penalties on both sides of the ball for this drive for Steilacoom. So there's 1:40 and counting left in the first quarter. Once again, my name is Ace Wheeler from the Broadcast Video Production at Bates Technical College. And the snap rolling on towards the top of your screen. On the run. That's picked off by Franklin Pierce. Oh my goodness, that is not what you want if you're Steilacoom. Wait.
No, it's an incomplete pass.
No, they mark it as an incomplete pass, so it looks like number 23 caught it out of bounds. Let's see here on the replay. Caught it, catch it. Oh, I don't know. It looks like he had 2 feet in bounds. Ooh, he looks like he dragged 2 feet in bounds, but
We're gonna redo the replay.
man, I don't know. I would like to see another look on that. But all right, so can we go back, please? It's right there. Slow it down for me. Play it slowly. Go back. I don't know. So, well, apparently it's first down and 10. There's a penalty on that. So Steilacoom gets a new set of downs and a false start on offense. So this is going to be first down and 15 for Steilacoom. Boy, man, this is a tough drive for Steilacoom. You moving forward with defensive flags, defensive penalties. You moving backwards with offensive penalties. You're just kind of stuck in limbo, honestly, in this football world. Man, this is a tough drive, you know. Franklin Pierce is just staying strong on defense, but man, they have some bad penalties on defense too. And all right, so okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is 4th and 16. They're going to punt the ball. High snap. They get the punt off. They count. They mark it fair catch inside the 10-yard line. So it's going to be right around the 4-yard line. So Franklin Pierce is going to start at the 4-yard line.
5-yard line. Here comes your Cardinals.
Okay, so wow, that was a pretty wild drive by Steilacoom. Oh boy. So that ate up a lot of time on the clock. So there's 1:13 left in the first quarter. The score is still 6-0 Franklin Pierce. So if you've been paying attention on that drive for Steilacoom, you went absolutely nowhere. You stalled midfield. I mean, you could have took advantage on defensive plays right there, but unfortunately, you know, offensive penalties took over, and you had to end up with punting it. All right, so it looks like T formation at the 4-yard line for Franklin Pierce. And they run it up the middle. Looks like a gain about 1, maybe no yards on that. So they say second down and 9. And there's 55 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. All right, so the quarterback, number 5 for Franklin Pierce, Jeremiah Orcutt, gets his men lined up at the line of scrimmage. Steilacoom looking to blitz. And they hand off the ball up the middle. Gain about a couple yards right there. 35 seconds and counting for the first quarter as well.
There's going to be no gain on that, looks like.
So it's going to be about third and 5. So it's third and manageable for sure. Right around at your 11-yard line. Definitely, if you don't convert, you most likely want to punt the ball here. Okay, so T formation once again for Franklin Pierce. Steilacoom looking to blitz. They hand off the ball, running up the middle. It looks like 4th and 1, so that's going to be gain.
It's going to be the end of the first quarter.
So it looks like it's short. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first quarter. The score is still 6-0 Franklin Pierce. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these short messages. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. All right, so that was the end of the first quarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6-0 Franklin Pierce. The person who scored the ball was number 4 from Franklin Pierce. He is Junior Terriego. He plays on both sides as a running back and a linebacker. He is also a senior, standing at 5'11", weighing $170. So here is the starting play. Number 5 keeps the ball, running it outside to around the 24-yard line. Looks like
got up to the 29.
Got right on the 29-yard line.
On that outside.
Man, ran outside. Great play to start off the second quarter. Alrighty. So that was a quarterback keep. He ran it outside to start this quarter off. So it's going to be 2nd and 2 for Franklin Pierce. And they line up T formation. And snap to keep it up the middle. Looks like number 2. Yes, open space. Looking to make some more room. And he gets right out to midfield. Great run by number 2, Franklin Pierce. That's Bryson Allen, ladies and gentlemen. He is also your team leader for rushing yards with 136 yards per game. Also, number 4, Junior Terriego. He's your points leader with about 11.6 points. Also, let's look on that replay. Man, great run by number 2, Franklin Pierce. Excellent. So, let's sit you at midfield for Franklin Pierce for a new set of first down. So 1st and 10. Franklin Pierce T formation. Quarterback keeps the ball this time. Looking, scrambling. And he gets tackled for a loss of about 3 yards on that play.
Sack there, loss of 2.
Man, great defensive play for Steilacoom.
Number 6.
So that was number 6 for Steilacoom for that stop. His name is A.J. Lowe, a defensive end and a wide receiver, a senior with 6'2", at 175. Man, a lot of these high schoolers are dual threats on both offense and defense. This makes it a lot of fun for me to watch, and hopefully a lot of fun for you at home to watch as well. So, 2nd and 13. Oh, and there's a flag. It looks like that's going to be on Steilacoom right there, jumping a little too early on that play.
Offsides there on the Sentinels.
So that's offsides for Steilacoom, pushing Franklin Pierce's offense up 5 yards. So if I do some quick math, that's going to be 2nd and 7. If I'm not, no, sorry, 2nd and 8. So that pushes Franklin Pierce up another 5 yards. All right, so T formation once again for Franklin Pierce. Hands the ball off. He finds a good hole up the middle. And that's a gain about 4-ish. So that's going to be about 3rd and 4 on that. Man. All right, so a little bit about the T formation here. So you have the quarterback in the center, right behind the center, and you have well, technically 4 options if you include the quarterback. So you have 3 running backs. You can hand the ball off to any 3, and they could go up the middle in the gaps, or you can hand it off to any receiver on the outside, and they go outside, and man, you could just go anywhere with this. And they find a gap up the middle, and ladies and gentlemen, they rush it enough for a new set of first downs for Franklin Pierce. So they're just marching the ball up the field. So far, they've been playing good, clean football on offense. Just that one penalty for Steilacoom on defense. All right, so there's 9 minutes and counting left in the second quarter. 6-0, Franklin Pierce High School. T formation once again. Let's see who they hand off the ball to. Steilacoom looks like to blitz, and look like the quarterback keeps the ball outside, rolling. Looks like a gain of 4 yards on that play, folks.
Second effort there, Bryson Allen, about a 2-yard gain.
All right, so that was Bryson Allen on that carry for a few yards there. Sets them for a second down. So yeah, so if you're Steilacoom's defense, you want to be looking out for Bryson Allen and Junior Terrego. They're the guys who they just hand the ball off to. Especially if you're in in the red zone looking to score, look out for Junior Terrego. He's just a guy who they go for to put points on the board. Alrighty, so second and around 9 for Franklin Pierce. And T formation, Steilacoom looking to stop this. And there's a flag on that play, and the play is dead. Let's see what this penalty is. And that's number 3 on. Alright, so the white hat is looking. That is a false start. That's offense, so that's going to push FP's offense 5 yards backwards. Oh boy, both teams are just not. They're not on cue today for some strange reason. I mean, look, FP is a very dominant 5-0 team. Steilacoom is a pretty good 4-1 team. I mean, they know how to put points up on the board, but it's kind of hard to score if you're just getting pushed forward and backwards, So this is second down and 14 for Franklin Pierce. T formation, Steilacoom looking to blitz. They keep the ball. Number 5 keeps the ball running outside, trying to juke out the defense. He finds a hole, and he gets tackled right around the 32-yard line. Pretty good play right there, if you ask me. So number 5, Jeremiah O'Cook keeps the ball for that play. Tries to juke out the defense, finds a gap. There, look at that juke right there. Jukes out number 8 on Steilacoom. He gets a lot closer to that first down yard line. So number 5, Jeremiah O'Cook on that play. That's a quarterback. All right, so quarterback under center, T formation once again. Getting ready, hands off the ball. It looks like number 4 has it. That's Junior, and he gets tackled at the 20-yard line. So that's puts them inside the red zone for a new set of first down. Man, I mean, if you paid attention to last week's game, or here last week, number 4 on Franklin Pierce, I think he was player of the game. Oh, honestly, man, he both offense and defense, putting up points on both sides, sacks. He's just everywhere. So that number 4 once again is Junior Terrego for Franklin Pierce. Alrighty, so this is I formation. Once again, they hand off the ball, rushing outside to about the 18-yard line. Number 2, Bryson Allen. I mean, I think honestly Steilacoom is pretty good, stopping Franklin Pierce's rushing game, but Franklin Pierce finds those open gaps that Steilacoom leaves open, and Franklin Pierce takes advantage of that. So that is what I've been seeing so far in this game. So 6:37 and counting left in the second quarter, and the quarterback. the ball has been given to Bryson Allen, who rushes up the middle for a touchdown. So that puts another 6 points for Franklin Pierce. Oh boy. So, man, they tricked me on that play, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been watching at home.
Ready replay?
Alrighty, so let's look at this replay right here. So yeah, number 2 finds a hole and rushes up the middle. Man, excellent job for Bryson Allen on that play. Once again, he is your league leader in rushing yards for Franklin Pierce. Alright, so Franklin Pierce looks like they're going for 2. So let's see what they do. Quarterback keeps the ball, rushes up the middle, and he gets in for 2 points. So that makes it 14-0 for Franklin Pierce with 6:26 left to go in the second quarter. Alrighty, so oh boy, so man, Franklin Pierce did a good job on that drive, scored another touchdown. Sorry, excuse me, that is 14-0 Franklin Pierce. So this time they convert on an easy 2-yard 2-point conversion to score on 2 points. Previously on the 2-point conversion, they got pushed back 10 yards for a long 2-point conversion, which they were not able to convert on. Alrighty, so the kicker is getting ready to kick this ball off. Steilacoom waiting to receive. Alrighty. So if I was Steilacoom, I would just trying to mix more rushing and more passing. But if you're the quarterback, you have to kind of pay attention, not give the ball to the wrong person. All right, so FP gets to kick this ball. Another short squib kick right around the 35-yard line. So that's personally, that is a pretty cocky move for Franklin Pierce. They're saying, hey, you're not going to stop us on defense, so we're just going to give you the best field position possible, and hopefully you can prove a point on your offense. So that's right around the 37-yard line for Steilacoom, and which puts them in a pretty good starting fieldage right now for Steilacoom. So there is 6:25 in the second quarter. Shotgun formation for Steilacoom. And the snap, hand off the ball to the running back, which gets stopped for a loss about 3 yards on that play. So that did not work out well for Steilacoom. So that's going to be a 2nd and right around 2nd and 12 or so for Steilacoom. Yeah, you see on that replay, ladies and gentlemen, man, the running back went nowhere. Franklin Pierce's defense just stopped that. All right, so shotgun formation one more time. Franklin Pierce looks like they're going to blitz up the middle. Number 45 showing blitz. And quarterback giving probably some route calls out to his receivers. Quarterback keeps the ball, looking, scrambling out. No, he gets sacked. That is number 45, Zeke Isaacson, for that sack for Franklin Pierce. So that's 3rd and long for Steilacoom after that play. Damn. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, looks at the replay. Quarterback, a lot of pressure. Number 45 just, gets to that quarterback real quick. Man, that's a clean sack, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't get much better than that. All right, so 3rd and 19 for Steilacoom. Let's see if Franklin Pierce looks like they're going to blitz here. 45 showing blitz. No, he's backing off. All right, so 4-man rush for FP. That's an incomplete pass. Your intended receiver was number 0 for Steilacoom. His name is Alexander Shaw. So that's an incomplete pass. So that sets up 4th and 19 for Steilacoom with 4:42 in the second quarter. So man, so far, offense is just not getting it together. And you know, the good thing for Franklin Pierce, their defense got sharp. You know, no penalties so far on FP's defense. All right, so punt formation for Steilacoom, and the bat snap, but they get the punt off right around the 40-yard line. Receiver, oh, he spins out of that tackle, trying to see if he finds another window, and he gains about a few yards. So that is number 10 for Franklin Pierce. His name is Anthony Lomgia, free safety, halfback, and punt returner. He is a junior, stands 6 foot flat, weighing in at 165 pounds. Oh, look at that replay. Just spins out of that tackle, staying alive. Well, I mean, he gets stopped right there, but he stood alive before that. And, you know, sets his offense up for a first down at the 43-yard line. All right, so T formation. Hand off of the ball. And it looks like it's at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of -1 yard. All right, so it's an all right play, I guess, but no, but it's second down for Franklin Pierce, who has the lead, 14-0 with 4:07 and counting. All right, so second down and 10. I think they're going to be running the T formation here again. I mean, look, they ran the same formation last week, and okay, so number 56 trying to make a stop on that play, but did not get the right ball carrier. All right, lots of whistles on that end of the play. It looks like that would be a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards. So around 3rd and 7.
It's going to be a flag on the play.
And there's a penalty on that play. Let's see what the official called this penalty as. That looks like a penalty on illegal shift on offense. So that's going to push FP back a few yards. I don't know. Looks like the official's talking to Steilacoom's head coach to see how they want to call this penalty. I mean, obviously, if it's an offensive penalty, you want to push back the offense, but... Okay, so you know what? Number 5 gets this play call from the coach. Man, gets his boys together and be like, hey, man, we got to make this... make this right. You know, we can't be going backwards. All right, so 3rd and 10 for Franklin Pierce at your 43-yard line. T formation once again. Steilacoom crowded in the line. And there's a timeout called by Franklin Pierce. So ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. We'll be right back after these short breaks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. My name is Ace Wheeler. I'm one of the instructors from the BVP program. That's Broadcast Video Production Program at Base Technical College. This is a production that is ran by the students in the program. All right, so they gave it to number 4. He was running on the outside for a first down. Wow. A great run by that's Junior Terrego again. All right, so that makes it first down and 10 for Franklin Pierce with 3:27 left to go after that timeout. Let's look on that replay. Man, he finds a bunch of space just to run the ball outside. Man, oh, great, excellent run. All right, so they get to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Once again, the students at the Broadcast Video Production Program at Base Technical College is, you know, they're producing this. You know, all the camera work, all the audio replay, everything in between. All right, so that play got run up the middle for a gain about 3-ish yards. So that's going to be about second down and 7. On the clock, there's about 3:10 left to go in the second quarter. All right, so the score is still 14-0, Franklin Pierce. So far, this drive has been pretty clean compared to the first 2 drives for Franklin Pierce, and that's the same for Steilacoom's defense as well. And, you know, according to the stat books, Franklin Pierce is just going to be heavy on this run game. And they pitch the ball to number 2. He has space on the outside. The 30, he gets at the 25-yard line. Right before the 20-yard line, he gets stopped, 22-yard line or so.
First down.
So that sets up shop. First down at the 23-yard line for the Cardinals. Man, look, this look, Steilacoom's defense has been doing pretty good, but man, they can't just keep up with the T formation and FP's offense, because you could go either way, up the middle, with your many options. You could go outside with your different running backs. The quarterback could do a play action. You never know what's going to happen. And the handoff. The quarterback keeps the ball. He has time looking, throwing the ball into nowhere. Incomplete pass. I wonder what was wrong there. Okay. So there is a flag after this play. I wonder if that's a late hit on the quarterback, but I don't know. The officials are talking after this. Let's see. So they're going to be on defense. They look like defensive penalties. So it's holding on defense.
Looks like they did get the defensive holding there. Going to be a first down.
So that sets up first down for Franklin Pierce. So that looks like, I don't know. That looks like roughing the passer from that replay that we saw. I didn't get to see the holding on defense, but you know what? It is what it is. So, well, that's an advantage for Franklin Pierce, because that sets you inside the 15-yard line. So they look like they set up I formation. The quarterback keeps the ball, runs it up the middle, inside the 5-yard line, right around the 4-yard line. He gets tackled at. So that's going to be first and goal for Franklin Pierce. All right, so number 5, that's their quarterback, Jeremiah Orcutt. He's a sophomore. Look at that replay, man, great. Trying to keep standing up while having trying to get tackled. Man, he's a strong kid. He's a sophomore at standing 5'11", weighing in at 170. He's a strong kid. Alrighty. That looks like a timeout. So, once again, we're going to take a break here as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back after that timeout. All right, so Franklin Pierce has the ball in their own red zone with 1 minute, 36 seconds left to go in the half. The score is still 14-0 Franklin Pierce. Let's see if they can put another 6 points before the end of the half. So it looks like an I formation. Quarterback keeps the ball up the middle. It looks like that's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. And that is number 5, Jeremiah Orcutt for Franklin Pierce for another 6 points. Man. Oh my goodness. So, man, you have a lot of offensive threats for Franklin Pierce. Number 5, the quarterback, Jeremiah. Number 2, Bryson Allen, one of the running backs. And number 4, junior, Terriego, another running back. So, man, if you're Steilacoom's defense, you have a lot of, key factor players to keep your eye on. You never know who's going to get the ball, too. All right, so Franklin Pierce is going to try 2-point conversion. There are 1 and 2 so far. They hand off the ball. No, quarterback scrambles out, tosses it, and that's 2 points. So make that, add another 2 points on the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. That is number 14. That is Fiki Koya, their tight end, and also the defensive end, who is a junior. Who's that replay? So quarterback scrambles, tosses it, throws it to the tight end. Number 14. That's Fiki right there. So he's a junior, standing at 6 foot flat, 180. Man, that's a great play right there. A little play action for a 2-point conversion, making it 22-0 with 1 minute 30 left to go. So far, as I expected, it is all Franklin Pierce High School on the offense. But you know, one thing that I was not looking forward to is sloppy football. But you know, it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a timeout. We'll take a short break.
We're not going to break. We're going to replay.
Oh, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to go to break. So, let's look at that replay. Number 5 for that touchdown. Really, man, dude, he's so strong. He had 3 or 4 guys trying to take him down before he crossed the line of scrimmage. But man, number 5 is Jeremiah Okut, your starting quarterback for Franklin Pierce. Man, they have a lot of strong guys on offense. I mean, but man, so far it's all Franklin Pierce with a minute 30 left in the half. The score is still 22-0, and their head coach on Franklin Pierce just, you know, making sure, you know, don't do anything too silly. It looks like the officials are just waving Franklin Pierce, hey, get back to your sideline. We don't want you out on the field yet. Man. So if you're so team stats comparisons on, let's just talk about a little bit about defense. You know, tackles per game, Franklin Pierce 52 tackles per game, 51 tackles per game. Steilacoom, so they're quite even, so you know they know how to stop the ball. I wonder what is going on right here. I am kind of at a loss for words of what is going on, but they are in midfield with team captains out again. Gosh, I mean, they're not doing the coin toss because we've done that way before the game. I think they're just going through. Man, I hope it's not a forfeit on Steilacoom either, because I mean, it's still early in the game, you know, you still have a whole half left to go, but I hope they just, you know, hey, we talk with the captains and whatnot, but I don't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to break, so please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So the officials, we're talking to team captains. Team captains, we're talking to their head coaches. Officials are going to regroup, talk to each other, see what they want to go out and do. So, I mean, look, I know if you're Steilacoom, you're getting blown out in the first half with 22-0. But, man, oh, okay, so what happened is that there was a penalty, and so the kickoff is going to start at your 25-yard line. Oh, interesting. I wonder what happened. Oh, well. But I want to talk about some defensive numbers here. So, Franklin Pierce, total tackles per game, 52. Steilacoom has 51. So, both teams for sure know how to tackle. So sacks, Franklin Pierce 4, Steilacoom 1. So you know what that means? For Steilacoom, your quarterback is going to get pressured heavy. I mean, it's a 4-to-1 ratio. So, and the points per game. So 51 points for Franklin Pierce. Steilacoom gets 24 points. All right, so Franklin Pierce gets the kickoff at the 25-yard line after that timeout, lengthy timeout. The kicker's getting ready, can't get his ball, you know, set right on the tee. I mean, I'll just get someone out there to hold it.
Apparently, Ace, there was unsportsmanlike conduct happening.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, there was unsportsmanlike conduct during before we went on break, so that's why they get to go on. Franklin Pierce gets to start off at the 25-yard line. So the kick, it's up and caught at the 30-yard line. Steilacoom running, finds a hole and gets a start right around the 48-yard line. So no, that is a pretty good fieldage for Steilacoom. So if you're Steilacoom, you get to start right around midfield. Man, if I was Steilacoom, look, the numbers say you get to mix it up. Start mixing up more. I mean, you know, yeah, your halfback draw plays don't work so well, but hey, maybe, you know, start passing the ball, maybe pitch the ball, you know, use the motion, jet sweep, do something, be more creative. So they do have receiver in motion, number 0. So quarterback claps, changes up the cadence. He gets a snap. That was a high pass. Receiver drops it. Man, I wonder what happened. He just couldn't get the ball right there. Anyway, so that's going to be 2nd down and 10 with 1:19 left to go in this half. The score is 22-0 Franklin Pierce. And once again, all the work that's being done are the students from the broadcast video production program at Base Technical College. You know, they're doing all the camera work, they're doing all the audio, all the replays, and everything. So the pass is dumped out to the running back, number 2, trying to find a little space. He has space. He's going down the sideline, the 30, the 20, the 5. He gets tackled inside the 10. First down. That is a big first down. So number 2 is Noah Maxwell. So the position that he plays are free safety, wide receiver, and running back. He is a sophomore, standing at 5'7". Ladies and gentlemen, look at that replay. Man, he finds that hole, just running. Gets tackled right about the 10-yard line by number 4. So that's, oh, and there's also a flag, and that's on offense. So that's a holding on offense. So they do. So oh man, that is terrible. So all that running yards by Noah Maxwell doesn't count. You get pushed back to your 39-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 19 for Steilacoom. So that's a just sloppy offense for Steilacoom. You know, that's a drive killer right there. You know, you march all the way down to the red zone, you get a holding call, and you get pushed all the way back to your 39-yard line. Unfortunate, man. If I was Noah Maxwell, I'd be a little upset, but you know what? It is a team effort, and you know what they say. You know, you're only as good as your weakest link. So Steilacoom gets to, you know, regroup after that play. Hopefully they get to, you know, cook something up like what they did right there. All right, so 2nd and long. The FP looking to blitz. The snap. They pitch the ball outside. Running back breaks one tackle, trying to break another one. But man, he gets stopped at the 30-yard line. So that's a loss of, oh, that's a big loss right there. That's more than 5 yards. So this is going to be 3rd and very, very long for Steilacoom. Man. Steilacoom is nothing, gets nothing right here. So look at that replay. So Bricks tried to break out that one tackle, but man, FP is just right over that running back, number 2. Number 2 is Noah Maxwell for Steilacoom. But man, FP was right over him, all over him. Nowhere to go. All right, so the quarterback is talking to his coach, making sure they want to call the right play here for 4th and very long. Ladies and gentlemen, a timeout called by Steilacoom. We're going to go to a break, so please stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back after that timeout. So there's 16 seconds left in this half. Steilacoom trying to get something cooking before time runs out. So it's 22-0 Franklin Pierce. 3rd and 19 for Steilacoom. Shotgun formation. They hand off the ball to the running back. Finds a hole up the middle. Running back trying to break free, but he gets stopped right around the 40-yard line. So that's going to be right around 4th and long. So left. So he finds a hole, trying to jukes out, but man, he gets wrapped up by number 23 on Franklin Pierce. So number 23 is Jimmy Amadeo, their safety, and the clock expires. So, ladies and gentlemen, The score is 22 Franklin Pierce, 0 Steilacoom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for the first half. Once again, this production is produced to you by the students in the Broadcast Video Production program at Base Technical College. It does look like there's 1 second left on the clock. I don't, man. So it's going to be 4th down. I did thought they ran down the clock so they could go into halftime, but I guess not. So it's going to be 4th and long. But man, number 2, Noah Maxwell did have a pretty good run on that previous play. So I guess Steilacoom is going to have their offense out there for just one last play before the half. All right. So shotgun formation for Steilacoom. Changing up the cadence. Gets a snap. Looks downfield for the ball. Incomplete pass is intended for receiver number 5, Alex Kemp.
All right, that's the end of the first half.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the official end of the first half with your score: 22 Franklin Pierce, 0 Steilacoom. Please stay tuned, and we'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, from halftime. My name is Ace Wheeler. I'm one of the instructors from the Broadcast Video Production program at Base Technical College. Sitting next to me to my left is a student. And your name is?
I'm Owen Kilgup. This is my first quarter here.
All right, Owen. How do you like it so far?
We got a great game ahead of us, and I'm really excited to see what Steilacoom does. They weren't really able to find their rhythm in the first half, so let's see what they can do.
All right, so that's a squib kick from FP, and Steilacoom is trying to march forward, but they get tackled right around the 35-yard line. All right, so Steilacoom, as we've seen, in the first half, offense kind of stalls out, penalties, some silly penalties on offense. And look, FP's defense, they were sloppy in the first half, but, they tighten up, right?
Yeah, they kept the goose egg on the board. That's all that matters.
Yeah. So it's still 22-0, Franklin Pierce. Owen, how do you like the program so far? I mean, it's what, 4 weeks in, something like that?
It's been great so far, and I really love the in-the-field experience that I've been getting. And watching football is a great bonus, too.
All right, yeah. So number 11 went to the motion. Then the snap. They pitch it to the running back. Running back trying to find some space on the top of your screen. Rushing, keep going, and that's first down for sure. And also there's a late flag on that play. What do you think? Unsportsmanlike conduct probably, but a late flag,
Late flag, or the ref saw holding and just waited to throw the flag. But great effort by the running back either way.
So the running back, number 2, Noah Maxwell, he's been pretty good so far this game. Looks like it's a penalty on Steilacoom, because I don't know, but let's check in on this white hat. That's number 45, I think. That's a defensive penalty. So that's a defense penalty against Franklin Pierce, so that moves up Steilacoom.
Yeah, Franklin Pierce, they're making it way too hard on themselves for this game. Their defense is playing good football outside of the penalties. If they can clean those up, they can hold Steilacoom out of the end zone.
Do you think being 5-0, that gets to your head, at the high school level? You're an undefeated team, you put up amazing points. All right, so there's a rushing play right there up the middle for a gain about maybe 5 yards. So that's going to be 2nd down and 5 by the quarterback, number 7. Drew McDonald. So once again, he's a dual threat quarterback as well. But let's get back to the point. Does being undefeated get into your head?
Yeah, it's hard on any level of football because you start to think you're invincible, and it's football. You're not. You can get injured on any play, and so the important thing the coach has to do is tell his boys to go out and just play every snap with the same level of intensity.
Awesome. Yeah, I would agree too. Just pretend like it's any other day, right? It does. Being undefeated doesn't really matter. Just go out there, do a clean job playing the game. So there's a little screen shovel pass outside. That looks like that's going to be more than enough for a first down.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from Steilacoom so far. They're moving the ball. They just have to keep playing clean football, and they'll be back in this game in that time.
That is so true. They're also mixing it up. A little bit of running, a little bit of passing, little screens. trying to keep FP guessing, on the defensive side as well. So
Yeah, the question for Franklin Pierce is, will their defense be able to settle in the way they did so well in the first half?
I think so. I mean, look, it's only the third quarter. You got 10.5 minutes to go. So anyway, so that's going to be a first down for Steilacoom. And at the 25-yard line, quarterback checking in for his head coach to double check. All right, shotgun formation. All right, Drew McDonald takes the snap, looking around, has time in the pocket, rolls out, trying to see if he has a lot of space on the outside, but gets pushed out, gain of 4 yards or so.
And that was a great tackle by number 3 on the defense, really physical, and made sure the quarterback had nowhere to go.
So number 3 is Jeremiah Olina. He also plays halfback, outside linebacker, inside linebacker. So he's kind of all over on defense, right? And he is most likely one of the other running back threats on that T formation on the FB's offense as well. So
that's probably why this Franklin Pierce team is so dangerous. They have so much versatility. They have guys who can play anywhere, and that's hard to play against no matter what level of football you're at.
That is 100% true. All right, so it's 2nd and 7. Running back keeps the ball. That's a good rush right there.
Jimmy Amadeo on that stop.
So that's number 2, Noah Maxwell on that run.
Jimmy Amadeo had the tackle at great vision to see the running back and bring him down before the play could develop.
So that's going to make it, 3rd and short for Steilacoom? I mean, look, if you don't convert here, you could get the 3-point for field goal, but, I mean, the 6, the touchdown is something what you're really, really striving for, right?
It's a manageable 3rd down, too. It's not like you're going for it and it's 3rd and a mile. If they get 2-3 yards here, it's definitely 4th down territory for sure.
So here's a snap. There's some pressure on the quarterback. High pass! The receiver was not able to bring it in, so that's going to be 4th down and 5. So this should be an easy field goal opportunity at the high school level and also for Steilacoom to make.
But it looks like number 7, the quarterback here, is staying on Drew McDonald is staying on the field, so it'll be interesting to see what the play call is for Steilacoom.
I mean, it is 4th down and 5 at the 19. I mean, I don't know, I'm not 100% happy from what I'm seeing from Steilacoom's quarterback. A lot of bad throws, honestly. But you know what? It is what it is. No interception yet. FP looks like they're going to blitz here.
They are showing pressure on the line.
And the running back and he goes up top, and that's an incomplete pass. Oh, there's a late flag. So number 51, no helmet. Another late flag right there. Number 7 is still on their quarterbacks just got up. So there's 2 flags. Probably late hit, unsportsmanlike conduct or something, I mean, both teams from the first half have been chirping on both sides of the sideline. So, this is a high emotional game for both teams right here.
And it makes sense. I don't know if these 2 schools are rivals, but you are playing with your brothers, the bonds that are forged in a football team. And so these guys are going to bat for each other, and you can see it on the field tonight.
Oh, yeah. So, all right. So the officials are talking over to see, hey, what happened? So the White House just double checking with all his crew. FP and Steilacoom are making sure to get the right plays from their respective coaches. What would you like to see for Steilacoom's offense?
What I'd like to see for both teams, honestly, is less penalties. If I'm the coaches for both of these teams, they're doing a lot of running in practice on Monday.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially like during halftime in the locker room, you'd probably be chewing their butt out. And I'll be like, hey, why are you giving up free yardage on the most silliest of silly penalties, Like, especially the holding, offsides, false starts. Like, come on. Like, you guys are better than that. So
it can be demoralizing when you have a team stopped and then you give up a penalty and the drive starts all over again.
Yeah, that is 100% true, and that's kind of been the case for Steilacoom. The last drive before the end of the half, Steilacoom, Noah Maxwell ran the ball for like 40 yards, but there was a holding play and pushed him all the way back. All right, so there's 2 penalties on Franklin Pierce, so that is going to push Steilacoom's offense up a lot of yards.
So this is exactly what I was mentioning. Franklin Pierce had to stop. The defense was going to get off the field, and now they have to stay out there and play even longer. And maybe they can come up with the stop, but they're a lot more tired than they would be if they had just played some clean football.
Okay, so that puts them inside the 5. Not the best of situations for Franklin Pierce, but hey, look, this is first and goal at the 5 for Steilacoom. This gets you a good shot to put at least 6 points up. All right, so shotgun formation for Steilacoom. Receiver motion to the bottom of your screen, and quarterback keeps the ball, and that's nothing on that play. That's a loss of yards, actually.
That was beautifully read by the defense, and they had pretty much everyone on the defense there to the ball carrier. Steilacoom didn't get anywhere with that
All
play.
right, so that's my thing. I'm not a big fan of QB draws inside the 5. I mean, give it to your running back. I mean, especially Noah Maxwell. He's been having a pretty good game tonight, so.
And that's the trickery of football, is you have to be strategic, but you also have to go it works. And in this case, Franklin Pierce just executed better. If Steilacoom can call their plays and can execute and play their football, they'll have a great game.
That's 100% true. All right, so shotgun with the receiver in motion. Oh no, that's a penalty on that play, and you see, there's another flag. Okay, so the first flag was the receiver in motion. He jumped the line really, really early, right? And then I'm pretty sure the late flag is probably on defense.
It looked like pass interference. It looked like the defender got an arm over the receiver, and you can't do that. You have to play the ball. And
that is 100% true. So I'm going to assume it's going to be first down and goal for Steilacoom after these penalties, but let's check in with the head official.
Well, if you have penalties on both sides, they're just going to offset, and they'll probably replay the down.
So yeah, so they're both sides of the ball, and they're going to offset, and it's going to be second down.
So that works in favor of Steilacoom. They'll get a free down, essentially. They get a replay.
Yeah, but it's second down and 6. I mean, yeah, you do get a free down on that play. So, all right, so second down and 6, Steilacoom. With 8:21 left to go in the third quarter. Receiver in motion again. And another flag. Whistles blew the play dead. I think that's an offensive penalty. I might be wrong, though, but. All right, let's hear the white hat. Oh, no, that's on defense. So repeat second down. So that's going to be second down and 1 for Steilacoom. Boy. It's like you're teasing Steilacoom, like, hey, you're almost there, right?
I mean, you have to give credit to Franklin Pierce's defense. They're eager. They're just too eager. They need to slow down just a smidge.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're great. They're a great defense. I mean, look at their point against. Only give up 28 points in the 5 games that they've won. So, but look, at the same time, you got to play clean football. Alrighty, so here's second down and 3. Looks like number 2 is going to be in motion, going towards the top of your screen. High snap, quarterback keeps the ball, and looks like a gain of no yards on that play. Man, Franklin Pierce read that play like they were ready for it, you know?
They read it beautifully, but I think that high snap really sabotaged the play because it took the quarterback longer. Oh, we have an injured player.
Yeah, so unfortunately we have an injured player, so we're going to take a timeout. So we'll be right back after these messages. Okay, so let's just talk about stats, Owen. So for the meantime, let's do this comparison thing. I want to see what you see right here. All right, so rushing yards, 362, which has been the story all night for Franklin Pierce.
Yeah, they've stuck to what they played Franklin Pierce football, and when you're playing your brand of football as a team, that is exactly what you want as a coach and as a player, because then you're hard to stop. And the advantage of running the ball too is you can protect it so much easier than with the pass.
Right. So, so the good news, the player who was hurt, that looks like number 45. He's up with his own power. So I hope it was just like, hey, he got the wind knocked out of him. Nothing too serious. Also, I want to point out, look at the rushing yards and the passing yards per game. It's pretty even, but Steilacoom is leaning towards a passing game, but look, from what we've seen so far, the passing game looks like it's not working. What would you do if you're the head coach for Steilacoom, Owen?
Well, they've done really good jobs with the screens and getting to the outside, but what I've seen there is when they do succeed, they have penalties.
Yeah, that is so true. We've seen that on this drive as well. So this is third down. They hand the ball to number 2. He tries to find a hole in the up the middle, but he gets going nowhere. Oh boy, man, FP is super happy about that stop. Man, that just got blown up by. That just blown up right in front of Steilacoom. So
if you can't win a game of football in the if you can't win the trenches, you can't win the football game. And Franklin Pierce is winning the trenches right now.
That is 100% true. All right, so there's 7 minutes and counting left in the third quarter. It looks like Steilacoom's quarterback is out, trying to see if they could get this fourth down conversion, trying to score something. But I mean, look, if you do turn the ball over on downs, yeah, FP is inside their own 5. But I mean, look, you haven't had a good time converting on second and third down. Anyways, let's see what they do here. It looks like a passing play. FP looks like they're going to blitz off the edge.
They're bringing pressure.
A lot of pressure. Okay, let's go. So Drew McDonald found his man for a touchdown. Number 3.
Evan
DiPatrillo. So he found his man, Evan DiPatrillo, for a touchdown, for a fourth down conversion as well. So there is a little bit of fire in Steilacoom's offense tonight. All right, so the score is now 22-6. Franklin Pierce with 6:24 left to go. I was not expecting that, to be honest with you.
Oh, a big part of this drive, and I will bring it up over and over again. Franklin Pierce has got to stop the defensive penalties because they had so many opportunities to put the drive away, and then they gave it right back to Steilacoom.
That is 100% true. All right, so Steilacoom is not going to be as aggressive as Franklin Pierce. They're going to go with the field goal kick for 1 point.
And this is the first field goal attempt we've seen tonight.
Yep, and the extra point is good. So the score now is 22-7. It's still Franklin Pierce with 6:24 left to go. Look, there's still a lot of football left in this game. So Steilacoom can come back. FP can, penalties, maybe mistakes, get a little too egotistical, maybe a little too cocky and mess up on offense. But, and 22 down 2 possessions, honestly, so it's very manageable, I think. But
there's a lot of football left to play. We have a lot to see. The big thing I want to point out is Steilacoom took 6 minutes off the clock with that drive, so their defense is rested now.
Yes, that is so true. I haven't thought about that. But look, you still got to stop that T formation for FP. All right, so Steilacoom is getting settled in to kick this ball off to Franklin Pierce. You also got to remember, that gives time for FP's offense to rest up too.
Yeah, but rest is really important for the defense because they're the guys that have to be aggressive. They have to go after the ball.
That is so true.
The offense just has to move it.
That is so true. Yeah, that is 100% true. Anyways, all right, Steilacoom is going to kick this ball off. Good kick. Bounces at 20. Lands at the 15. FP picks it up. The returner trying to find some space. Gets tackled right around the 24-yard line.
That was great special teams play. That returner had nowhere to go.
So that was number 10 for Franklin Pierce. That's Anthony Lomgia. He also plays free safety and halfback. He's a junior, standing at 6 foot flat. Man, they have a lot of tall people on both teams have a lot of tall giants on their team, which is honestly
yeah, they have talent and they have depth here, and that backfield for Franklin Pierce is so impressive, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
All right, so once again, Franklin Pierce in their favorite formation. It's a T formation. Let's see who they're going to hand the ball off to. They hand it off to... Oh, and who did they hand it off to? I'm lost right here. Look like number... I don't know. It was up the middle for sure. Gain about maybe 4 to 5 yards.
And
well, it looks like number 2, so Bryson Allen on that.
And we're seeing why that offense is so effective, because I thought Junior Terrageo had it.
Oh,
for a
I thought
while.
so too. Or, I mean, also the quarterback was playing that rollout pretty well too, you know, faking us out as well.
So imagine being on the field and having to
Oh man,
defend
that's tough. But anyways, this ball's ran up the middle. Man, trying to break tackles as he goes, but that's going to be enough for a first down for Franklin Pierce. Sets up shop at the 40-yard line. The ball carrier was number 3, I believe, who is Jeremiah Olin. Halfback, outside, inside linebacker. Man, you know, it's actually really cool at the high school level. You get those players who are dual threats on offense and defense, and once you get to the college and the pros, right, you don't see that often. So
Yeah, not unless you're Travis Hunter, and Travis Hunter's a rarity.
yes, sir. All right, so T formation, first down. Oh no! Steilacoom tried to jump over the line and stop the ball. It does look like Steilacoom says they have the ball. I am not 100% sure what went on in that play, but boy, that's such a great effort for Steilacoom. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I believe that was AJ Lowe with the blitz, and he just brought all of the heat there.
Yeah, they just jump over the line. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. And, you know, that kind of reminded me when Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks jumped the line to block, you know, field goals and extra pointers way back when. But man,
I bet Steilacoom wishes they had the Legion of Boom right now. They need to stop here.
So, so it is second down and 10. So great stop for Franklin. Great stop by Steilacoom. Steilacoom's trying to show blitz up the middle again. Man, they're showing blitz heavy so far. All right, so Franklin Pierce runs it up the middle, gain about 4 to 3 yards, 3 to 4 yards on that play. Sets up third and right around 7 or so.
So what do you do if you're Franklin Pierce here? They've been running it, but it's a longer distance. So do you go to the pass now?
I think you just run the ball, dude. It's working. I mean, it's been working. You're tiring out Steilacoom's defense. You know, yeah, Steilacoom's showing blitz. You know, they're showing different, you know, reads on defense too. But like, don't fix what ain't broken. You know. All right, so T formation once again. Runs it up the middle, gain about 3 yards. Oh, the ball got out. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe Franklin Pierce still has the ball, so it looked like Jeremiah Orkut recovered that ball. Man.
Brings up
That was like that, if you're Franklin Pierce, you're glad you held on to that ball.
Yeah,
the turnover is not what you want to give up at this point in the game.
No, it's not. I do believe Jeremiah Orkut, their quarterback, recovered that fumble. So great, you know,
Great
good awareness,
by
you know?
him,
Yeah. All right, so it does look like Franklin Pierce is going. All right, so here's the replay. And hand the ball off. Number 3 had the ball. It got loose, got kicked around. Yep, number 5 went right over it. Great awareness for number 5. So Franklin Pierce going for 4th down. The ball is ran up the middle, and that looks like it's enough for a first down.
I think I saw a flag thrown on the.
I do not see a flag.
My apologies. That's someone throwing a football in the stands there.
Yeah, it's all good, Owen. It's all good. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that was enough to move the chains for Franklin Pierce. So they're going to be starting at the 49-yard line.
I'm glad it wasn't a flag, because I was thinking, did Franklin Pierce just kill another drive with penalties?
Oh my goodness, yeah, I wouldn't want that if I was Franklin Pierce anyway. So, first down and 10 at T formation. Hand the ball off. Went a little bit outside, gained about a couple of yards. Man, dude, this is... How would you stop the T formation?
Honestly, I don't know, because I thought Steilacoom had him wrapped up that last series, that last set of downs, and the thing is, Franklin Pierce is hiding the ball so Steilacoom doesn't know which back the ball is going to.
Exactly, yeah, because, you know, you could hand it off to, you know, Bryson Allen. You could have the other 2 running backs create lanes by blocking, you know, and that could be set true when you hand the ball off to Junior Terrageo. Or, you know what? Or any one of the guys in the backfield, you know. They're really good at creating holes.
And
All right, here's the play. They're handing the ball up the middle. He finds a bunch of holes. Man, Cizel standing up on his feet at the 35-yard line for a new set of first downs. That is number 10, Anthony Lomgia. Man.
And what I love from the Franklin Pierce offense is every single one of their running backs shows the same level of effort. They are attacking the defense. They're going out there and they're making plays.
And dude, they take more than 2 people to get tackled. So like they're strong. Like they're creating really strong running backs.
Ready, replay?
Alrighty. So here's this replay of the previous play. Oh, you see, Steilacoom number 56 tried to, get ahead of the ball, but man, number 10 just ran straight through their defense.
Timeout taken by Steilacoom.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, there is a timeout called by Steilacoom. We're going to take a short break as well. Please stay tuned. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, FP has the ball. Number 5, the quarterback scrambled all the way out of the pocket in for a touchdown. So that puts another 6 points up for Franklin Pierce. Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he kept the play going. He found the hole. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, right?
That is the perfect drive that you want to have if you're Franklin Pierce. Steilacoom scored, and it made it look like they were making a comeback. And Franklin Pierce said, "No, we're in control of this game."
Yeah. So there is 45 seconds left in the third quarter. So not a whole lot of time for Steilacoom to put, a few more points up to keep it close. So here's a replay of this. Oh, look at that juke. Excellent. Look at that blocking up the field by one of his linemen. Finds the hole. Just runs. Oh my goodness.
And Orcutt has some speed, and you're seeing why the T formation is so effective, because they didn't give it to the running back. The quarterback kept it.
Yeah, keep the defense on their toes. So they go for 2 points here. Number 5, the quarterback runs it in easily for 2 extra points. So ladies and gentlemen, that is 30 Franklin Pierce, 7 Steilacoom, with 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
This has got to be tough for Steilacoom, because they know the plays that Franklin Pierce is going to call, and they can't do anything to stop it.
No, they can't. I mean, they've tried. They jumped the whole offensive line, which, I mean, it did work. I mean, I got surprised. I was excited about that, honestly. I think they should do more of that. All right, so Franklin Pierce is going to kick the ball off to Steilacoom. All right, so Owen, if you've been paying attention to this game, they've been squib kicking it. Would you squib kick it here?
I don't understand the philosophy behind that. I don't know if it's because of the skill of the kicker, or if they're just trying to keep Steilacoom honest, but it's been working for them so far.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I think it's a cocky move for FP, honestly. Like, hey, we have the best defense, in high school football around this area, so, let's see what you can do with the midfield possession,
It's high school football, though. You're supposed to have fun.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, at the end of the game, if you're having fun, that's what all matters, right?
And it's the defense's job to stop them, and they haven't been able to do that. So
that is so true. All right, so FP kicks the ball, a short squib kick right around the 35. Let's see if Steilacoom can get more yards out of this. And he gets wrapped around right around the 40-yard line. I think they're going to call that the 40.
Forward progress would say the 40. Yeah, they're going to have good field position for this drive.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good field position for Steilacoom. Man.
After the return ball placed at the 40, it'll be first.
So, I mean, still both. I mean, Franklin Pierce is playing emotional. Steilacoom is playing emotional. It's really good football. I hope they're having fun out there on the field. So
I wonder what the defensive coordinator said to his boys on the sideline for Franklin Pierce, because they had a lot of penalties last drive.
Stop the penalties in a very nice tone. I think that's what he said. So the quarterback is getting his men all organized to start something on Steilacoom's offense. So player substitutions for Steilacoom. Number 5 for Franklin Pierce is Jeremiah Orcutt, the quarterback. He also plays free safety. So, he's a dual threat for Franklin Pierce's squad. All right, so here's a shotgun formation. Number 23, motion to the bottom screen. Number 2, Maxwell towards the top. There's a flag. Oh my goodness, that's just a bad play, bad miscommunication, high pass. So
down on the play.
We're going to have to see what this flag is, though. Maybe Steilacoom gets bailed out by Franklin Pierce again.
I don't know, but let's see what happens. illegal shift on offense, so that pushes your offense back.
It looks like the Franklin Pierce elected to decline the penalty, so it'll be second down.
Oh, interesting. That's like, hey, you're not going to convert on second down. So, second down and 10. I mean, if they accepted the penalty, what? Be first down and 20, right?
First, I think illegal shift is only 5 yards.
So first down and 15, but hey, second down and 10, it gets it closer to fourth down, so.
Yeah, that's probably what the coach was thinking.
Yeah, so Steilacoom lines up his offensive guys out there. A lot of pressure. A little shovel pass for a gain of maybe 1 or 2 yards for Steilacoom. Sets it up third and maybe 8.
That was Austin Mazzone on the catch. He's been a weapon for them. Steilacoom just hasn't been able to use him very much tonight.
I mean, look, FP's been bringing on the pressure as well. And ladies and gentlemen, there is an injury timeout. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, yes, there was a player on FP side that was slow to get up, so we took a short break. And also, they elected to run down the clock, which was quite interesting, because usually if someone's slow getting up, usually stop the clock. All right, so that was the end of the third quarter. The score is 30, Franklin Pierce, 7, Steilacoom, and it is Steilacoom's ball. Third down and 9, what do you do? I mean, yeah, what do you do third down 9 for Steilacoom? Nothing's been really working, right?
I think what I've seen from the quarterback, he's had some good attempts at passes. He just hasn't been able to find his receivers. So he has to calm down and just execute. Execution is going to be the success that Steilacoom
I'm not going to disagree with you there, but Franklin Pierce has been bringing the pressure. So, I mean,
they're the ones bringing the execution. And at the end of the day, that's what football is about. Whatever team executes better wins.
That is so true. Alrighty, so third down and 9. Steilacoom in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers on either end of your screen. 4-man rush for Franklin Pierce. Quarterback scrambles outside, rushing to the 50-yard line. Reaches his hand out, hopefully for a first down.
We're gonna have to see where they spot it.
Yeah, it might look close, but it looks like it's enough for a first down.
And replay coming in.
All right, let's see at this replay. Quarterback looks, found outside, runs outside the pocket, sticks his arm out to get the extra inches that he needed on that rush, which gave him enough for a first down and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Drew McDonald does have some legs, so if he can find a way to use his speed to move the ball for Steilacoom, they'll be in a good position.
Yeah, that's what I think they need to do more. Just make ways for the quarterback to make plays, But, it's kind of hard getting, pressured all the time. All right, so here's the snap, the pass. Oh, incomplete pass on the sideline.
That was great defensive coverage by Marvin Christian, the cornerback on Franklin Pierce.
And his intended receiver was Alex Kemp on that play. Just, man. No, that was a good route, but defense was just one step ahead. So.
And that's where Franklin Pierce, they've been able to keep, on offense, Steilacoom guessing, but Steilacoom hasn't been able to keep Franklin Pierce guessing. And you can see the results on the scoreboard.
I'm not going to disagree with you that one, Owen. Alrighty, so second down and 10, 50-yard line with 11:47 to go in the fourth quarter. Looks like Franklin Pierce is going to bring a pressure on this play. And they do. Little shovel pass that went through the receiver's hand. So it's going to be third down and 10. So the good thing is, you avoid the big sack. And it looks like Franklin Pierce player is down on the field hurt. So we'll be right back after this break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back from the injury timeout. The good thing is number 10 from Franklin Pierce got up on his own power. So here's the play. Quarterback looking for his man. And that throw was thrown under his man. So that get picked off. And he's down right around the 45-yard line. Oh, boy. I mean, oh, gosh, that's such a mood killer for Steilacoom right there.
That was a great interception by Tayshawn Wood. And Drew McDonald just underthrew that ball.
By a mile. I mean.
Yeah, he was throwing to the other team there on that one.
Yeah. Also, there's a flag on this play. It might be, I don't know what it might be, but let's see what it is.
And take replay.
All right, so here's a replay of the previous play. So quarterback, has a lot of time in the pocket, just unthrows him about like 5 yards. Great pick by number 8 for Franklin Pierce. Gets it up to right around the 45.
And I wonder if there was a miscommunication on that route because the receiver wasn't even turned around at that point.
Probably.
It came after the interception, so the interception stands, and the ball will be moved 15 yards at the end of the run.
Okay, so it is still an interception. So Franklin Pierce gets.
So it'll be first down, Cardinals at the 29.
So yeah, so it's first down, Franklin Pierce. So there's a penalty on Franklin Pierce's defense, so which pushes back, where they start. So they're gonna start right around the 30-yard line. So Franklin Pierce gets the ball. Quarterback keeps running towards the bottom of your screen here, and he gets met at the 35-yard line. Oh, big hit at the sideline. Oh my goodness.
That was Evan DiPetrillo with the hit, and that looked like a big one.
That's a big one, man. Just two guys, boom, right there at the sideline.
And credit to Jeremiah Orcutt just to stand in and take that hit.
Yeah, it's a good body check right there. Man.
I bet he's glad to have those pads on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Alrighty, so we have a replay of this play. And
Brings up second down.
yeah, so the quarterback keeps it, runs it outside, and you see right there, boom. Oh, and there's a flag, and FP signaling that Steilacoom jumped early, and it is offsides. So that pushes your Franklin Pierce up another 5 yards. So
a lot of eager players on both defenses tonight. This is probably what the 7th or 8th offside penalty we've seen this game.
a lot of offside penalties. I've lost count so far because the first half there's probably 10 you could count on.
I should have brought a clipboard.
I should have keep counting. All right, so T formation, and this ball is ran up the middle, has quite good space. And that looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. So that's number 3, Jeremiah Olean.
Is it Olean or is it Oleone?
Oleone. I think it's Italian. Oleone. Great run by him anyway.
Could be Samoan, but either way, great effort by that running back.
Yeah, great effort. Steilacoom also tried to just blitz straight up the middle, try to stop the handoff. Unfortunately, it's not been working, but, it's the right effort, I think.
Yeah, that offensive line by Franklin Pierce is great.
All right, it looks like Junior gets to keep the ball running. Now for a first down, he keeps going, and he gets tackled right around the 20-yard line. Man, great running backs on both sides. All right, let's look at this replay. See, boom, number 4 keeps it. Number 2 is lead blocker. Number 4 finds a lot of empty space, tries to keep going.
That was an amazing play by Bryson Allen to get that block, to set the edge for Junior, and a great play by Franklin Pierce.
Great play. See, that's the one thing you've been mentioning. It's hard for, Steilacoom to know who gets the ball because the 2 running backs. Wait, quarterback gets to throw this ball. Oh! No penalty on that play. And it looks like the coaches want a flag, the players want a flag, the crowd wants a flag. It should look like a tripling play right there. The intended receiver was Junior Terriego.
I can understand why they want to foul there, but there wasn't aggressive hands to the player. I think Junior just lost his footing.
I think so too, but man, at the moment it looked like, a little trip or a little extra shove or something like that.
Yeah, Steilacoom, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty because things are not going their way tonight.
Nope. All right, so 10 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. T formation, Franklin Pierce. They run the ball up the middle, and it's going to be 3rd down and maybe 2 or so.
And they're doing such a great job of disguising who they're handing it to. So many times we just have to guess which running back gets the ball.
I'm always guessing either Bryson Allen, Junior Terriego, or the quarterback Jeremiah Orcutt that gets to keep the ball.
And don't forget Anthony Lamiga. He's had some good runs.
That is 100% true, yeah. So, they have 4 threats. It's hard to keep up with 4 threats, And
then you have the strong offensive lineman making those blocks too.
Oh, yeah. Steilacoom is keeping the pressure, and Junior keeps the ball, runs it outside on the top of the screen, enough for a first down.
Handoff outside.
How long has Franklin Pierce had the ball now? This has been a very sustained drive.
Yeah, very sustained drive. I mean, it's 12-minute quarters, and there's 9:30 left here. So maybe 3.5, 4 minutes almost. And let's look at. Oh, nope. There's a player on the sideline who's slow for Steilacoom to get up, so I hope he's doing okay. But anyways, they substitute him, keep the drive going. FP, no, it looks like
we have a lineman for Steilacoom. Looks like he's slow to get up. The injury bug is prevalent on both teams tonight.
I mean, it is a cold night. It's a colder night than last week, so you know, all those hits will sting a little bit harder. So
it looks like he's up now.
You know, it's always a good thing to see players get up on their own power. You know, it gives you a sign that it's not such a serious injury. But you know, you don't want no one to get hurt, because getting hurt, it's just terrible. You know, gets you out of the field. It gets you out of maybe the classroom. You know. Anyways, it's FP has the ball in their own red zone, running up the middle. And ladies and gentlemen, that looks like enough for a touchdown.
I believe that was Bryson Allen on that play.
Oh my goodness. Just excellent running play for FP. So that is Bryson Allen, number 2. Adds extra 6 points, stacking up more points to their lead. So 36-7, Franklin Pierce.
And it's amazing that this team is not afraid to share the spotlight with all their players.
No,
it's
they're
not just
not.
one running back. They're giving it to everybody.
And they go for the 2-point possession, 2-point conversion. Number 4 junior keeps the ball. Man, he battles in there to get in there 2 points. So it's going to be 38-7. 9:06 left to go here at Franklin Pierce High School. My name is Ace Wheeler. I'm the instructor from Base Technical College with the broadcast video production program. I'm here with Owen, a student here. Owen, how do you like it so far?
Oh, it's great. It's great to get all the experience, and I've learned so much. It's only been about 3 weeks of the program, and there's just been so many new learning opportunities. It's been amazing.
Would you recommend this to a friend or someone who's looking to better themselves?
I would say if you want to work with cameras, if you want to get real experience, just go and be hands-on. It's a great place to be.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right, so FP is going to kick this ball off to Steilacoom. I'm going to assume another squib kick. So it might set up, Steilacoom right around midfield or so. All right, here's the whistle.
Or maybe they tried an onside,
Oh, surprise onside kick. All right, no, there's a squib kick. Takes a pretty good hop. Steilacoom gets a pretty good rush on it.
That was Alex Kemp with the return.
Yeah, up to right around the 42-yard line. So that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good return on that.
Yeah, it's Steilacoom has had good field position. They started their last 2 drives at the 40-yard line. They just haven't been able to move the ball.
In all honesty, Franklin Pierce is kind of giving them good field position to start at, but Steilacoom just hasn't been, getting the engine started.
And I wonder what they're feeding the players on Franklin Pierce, because these guys are strong, they're tough, they're physical, they're everything you want in a football team.
Yeah, that is so true. It might be something in the water, something in the milk during lunchtime. I don't know. All right, Franklin Pierce look like they're going to blitz right here, and they do. They give the ball, so Steilacoom hands the ball off to the running back to gain about 0.
Yeah, we need to get a camera inside the Franklin Pierce cafeteria.
Yeah, they might be feeling a little bit, a little extra something, you know what I'm saying? All right, so that's going to be 2nd down and 9 on that. Man, I don't know. I don't think the running play is going to be working too well for Steilacoom so far.
I mean, you have to respect their commitment to it, because as we can see with Franklin Pierce, running the football is how you win the game.
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't work for everyone, right? So there is 8:20 and counting left to go for the game. They hand the ball off. Nope. Play action screen. Receiver trying to stay alive, which he does. But it looks like a flag on the far end of the field here. But that's going to be a gain of no gain. It's going to be a loss about 2 yards.
We'll have to see what this penalty is to see where the ball ends up. But I remember mentioning earlier about how Steilacoom
Ooh,
has not been.
face mask. Sorry to interrupt, but that's a face mask on Franklin Pierce.
Go against the Cardinals.
Yeah,
This is a personal foul face mask
that's a big penalty
on the Cardinals.
for the Cardinals. So that's going to set up shop really well for Steilacoom.
That's a perfect segue because I was going to say two things. Steilacoom cannot keep Franklin Pierce guessing. All they've had tonight is the screen, and Franklin Pierce has been all over the screens. But they've also been keeping Steilacoom on the field with those silly penalties.
Silly penalties, yeah. I mean, face mask is a pretty serious penalty because this is a 15-yarder and a new set of first downs. So, with 8 minutes left to go, let's see what Steilacoom can cook here. Let's see if they can score another touchdown. So, here's it. They're in the shotgun formation once again. Franklin Pierce look like they're going to blitz. Quarterback looking, a little drop pass to the running back. Running back trying to make some space. Trying to stay alive, and he gets tackled right around the 40-yard line. Gained for about 2 yards.
For a 2-yard gain.
And there you see it again. Steilacoom can't get the ball developed in the middle of the field, so they have to go to the outside.
Yeah.
And Franklin Pierce knows that.
Yeah, as you see here on the replay, they just little shovel pass to the running back, go to the outside. I mean, it's been working, but you can't be doing 2 yards, 2 yards, and 2 yards because it's going to be 4th and 4. But anyways, whatever it's been working for Steilacoom, I mean, whatever works, right? Anyways, 2nd down and 8. Shotgun formation for Steilacoom again. You see Cadence mixed up for Steilacoom right there. Oh, there's a flag out there. So number 3 was an intended receiver, who is Ivan Deperterio. Excuse me for any mispronunciations. That might be passing interference, I think.
Yeah, that was Marvin Christian on the coverage, and he was hugging the receiver a little too tightly there, I think.
Alrighty, so let's see what the officials say here on this play. Yeah, it looks like passing interference on Franklin Pierce. But
That looks like holding.
oh, holding. Thank you. So holding on Franklin Pierce.
Holding on the defense.
So that's another.
Penalty.
Oh man, FP is not happy about that. I think that's the defensive coordinator right there. He is not happy with his, his defensive team.
If I'm the D coordinator, I tell that cornerback, you can hug your teammates after the game, but
Not
don't be hugging the other players.
Yep. So that gives Steilacoom a new set of first down at the 30-yard line. Okay, so let's see what they do here. They hand the ball off to the running back, and that's a gain of 0 yards for that one.
And that was Bryson Allen. He got great penetration on the defensive line there and made a great tackle.
Yep.
2nd and 9.
So, okay, I guess they do get a gain of 1 on that play. So, makes it 2nd down and 9. Man, I don't know. What do you do a trick play for Steilacoom? Like, hey, we've been practicing this during, after school.
I don't know what they can do because before they even snap the ball, it seems like Franklin Pierce is in their backfield.
Yeah,
the pressure has just been amazing all night.
Yeah, I mean they line up 3 and they, pressure 5. So, and it looks like Franklin Pierce does bring the pressure again. And quarterback steps up in the pocket. Oh, his intended. Oh, so there's a late flag right there. His intended receiver was number 2, Noah Maxwell. Okay, so the flag there. FP is not happy about that.
And I was looking at the stat sheet. What do you think the penalty is?
That's probably a defensive penalty, maybe a holding or a PI. I'm not 100% sure, but
It did look like number 7, Marvin Christian, the guy who had the penalty earlier, was holding on to the receiver. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets called again here.
yeah,
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, let's see what the officials call this as. All right, the official calls it passing interference on Franklin Pierce. So that sets up Steilacoom even closer to the goal line. So that's going to set them up, I believe, inside the 10-yard line.
It looks like it. And credit to number 7. He has been playing really tight coverage. He just has to be better with his hands.
Yeah, and playing tight, there's a give and take. If the ball gets thrown when you're holding, that gets called, either as hold or pass interference. So, it is what it is. So, Steilacoom gets the ball, 1st down and 10 at the 15-yard line after that penalty. Cadence mix up for the quarterback. And quarterback looks, scrambling out the pocket, trying to stay alive, but nope. That's a big sack. That is number 45 for Franklin Pierce.
That was Zeke Isaacson with a great sack. The pressure finally got there.
Yes, sir.
If you're a D coordinator, you're happy.
You're happy about that one. Also, look, tackles per game. Zeke Isaacson, 8 tackles per game. All right, so let's look at this replay right here. All right, quarterback looking. Man, Steilacoom's online just couldn't keep up with the pressure, and 45 just, man, takes the quarterback down.
And
big sack.
They just got beat there. You also see number 52. He just got off his block.
Yep.
There was really no chance for Drew McDonald to do anything there.
No, I mean, he tried, but, you know, he went the wrong way. So, this is second down and long. They hand off the ball to the outside, running outside, but that went nowhere. So, another great stop for Franklin Pierce. It looks like number 62 was all over the running back on that play. So that's going to be third down and long for Steilacoom. Okay, let's look at this replay right here. So they pitched the ball to number 23 who was in motion. Yep, number 62. Man, he threw him down on the field. Aggressive.
That's another thing you're seeing for Franklin Pierce. Not only do they have physicality, they also have speed. And when you're fast, you can get to the ball quicker. They're making amazing plays tonight.
So number 62 is Jamariu Abbott, defensive end and offensive tackle. He's a junior, standing at 6'2", weighing in at 235. He's a big fella right there. Oh my goodness. All right, so the defensive coach right there was giving out some final cues for his defensive team. Number 23 in motion. Quarterback shovel pass to his running back. Running back has some room to move the ball up to right around the original line of scrimmage. Franklin Pierce did bring the pressure on that time.
That's good effort, but that's just not enough yardage to get the result that Steilacoom wanted.
Nope. All right, let's look at this replay. So, man, they had 4 or 5 guys on the quarterback, but luckily, you know, the running back, Noah Maxwell, was wide open for a 7-yard pickup.
And that's been the recipe for Franklin Pierce's success. Drew McDonald has not had any time, and he's not comfortable. And when you're uncomfortable as a quarterback, you make mistakes.
Oh, yep.
Or you can't make the plays that you want to make.
Yep, and, you know, unfortunately, Steilacoom's quarterback, Drew McDonald, has made some mistakes in this game. You know, one interception, but, you know, almost 3. 2 in the first half where it just got dropped. But
the timeout taken on the field.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a timeout on the by Steilacoom. We'll be right back after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from that timeout. So there is 3:26 left in the fourth quarter. Steilacoom has the ball on offense, 4th down and long. Let's see if they can try to convert or do something here. All right. It looks like Franklin Pierce is showing blitz. So quarterback Drew McDonald runs up in the pocket, has nowhere to go, and gets sacked for a turnover on down. And it looks like number 75, the big man, stopped the quarterback on that play.
I'm a little surprised.
Oh, it looks like he's cramping on that play. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, good thing is number 75, Tevita Aholili, is up somewhat in his own power. The good thing is he got the big sack for turnovers down. The bad thing is he is lumping over to his sideline. So I hope it's just a cramp. It looked like just a cramp from up here. I wish him well and a speedy recovery. So anyways, there's 3:20 left to go. Franklin Pierce 38, Steilacoom 7, and they pitch the ball to the running back. That looks like Bryce Allen. Finds room on the outside, gets tackled right around the 40-yard line.
And they've just been really using the outside well. Great blocking by that offensive line.
I mean, outside, inside, you know, they've been really, really good. And let's look at this replay. They pitch the ball to number 2. Finds a lot of space on the outside. Number 9, good blocking there to give some extra space for Allen to run the ball.
And if I'm the Steilacoom defensive coordinator, there was a missed tackle there. You're working on tackles on Monday.
I think you'd be working on a lot more than just tackling, but hey.
There's a lot of film that Steilacoom needs to study in order to win their game next week, because they're not winning this one tonight.
Oh, no, it does not look like it. So there's 2:45 and counting left to go in this game. FP still has the ball with first down. And here's a snap. They hand the ball up the middle. Has pretty good. That's about a gain of 5 yards for that play by Bryson Allen.
For about 5 yards.
So that's going to be second down and 5 for Franklin Pierce. 2:20 to go, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought he was going to run away with that one.
I thought so too. I mean, he did have a hole up the middle, you know, a lot of good blocking in the secondary position.
And you did see a good example of tackling, because he took away his leg, took away his balance.
Yeah.
That's how you stop a running back.
Yeah, as much film there is on Franklin Pierce and this formation, it is kind of surprising that, you know, the coaches and the players just are not able to stop this formation. So Steilacoom is bringing in the pressure. Nope. Franklin Pierce is, number 4, Junior has the ball. And he gets tackled right around the 42-yard line, maybe 41. I thought Bryson Allen had the ball.
That was an excellent fake. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bryson Allen, if he doesn't become a professional football player, he should be an actor, because he sold that fake so well.
Yeah, so they hand the ball off to Junior. Junior finds a hole, bounces outside. Man, what a great play by Junior on that play. So, man, I don't know, man, Junior Terriego and Bryson Allen, they're both great running backs. And it looks like Steilacoom jumped the line way too early. But let's see what's here. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 1:26 left to go. Once again, I want to say that the students are doing all the hard work. The camera, the audio, replay, all the graphics.
Still be first down.
So
yeah, we love our crew out here. They do so much.
Yeah, they're awesome. You know, a lot of them are new students, never done this before, and they're doing an excellent job. So hats off to them. So the quarterback keeps the ball here, throws it downfield, finds his open man, touchdown, Franklin Pierce.
That was a beautiful throw.
Hey, he finds his man, Junior Terriego.
And that's redemption for Junior right there, because he had a pass thrown to him earlier.
So on this replay right here, play action, quarterback has all day, throws it. Junior Terriego just wide open, 2 steps in for a touchdown. Excellent right there. Oh boy, so most likely Franklin Pierce is most likely going for 2 right here.
Yeah, they're an offense that loves points, so you know, why would they stop?
I wouldn't stop either. So 44-7 as of right now. They line up to get the 2-point conversion. So far, they've been 75% good. And it looks like this one is not going to count. So the score is 44-7, Franklin Pierce. All Franklin Pierce so far this game, with 1 minute and 11 seconds to go.
It was an interesting play call, because they ran that out of the Wildcat. They didn't have the quarterback take the snap. They had Anthony Lamiga take it, and then they handed it to Bryson Allen.
I mean, I don't think it really matters who takes the snap if you run the ball, because all their running backs are just, they know how to run the ball. They know how to keep their feet moving. So
you mentioned. Oh, go ahead.
So I don't think it really matters who takes a snap in the Wildcat formation.
Well, you mentioned earlier how there's all this film on Franklin Pierce, and this is where you get to see talent and execution and why it wins football games. Because you can prepare and prepare, but if you don't go out and play, you can't win. And Franklin Pierce has come to play every week, and it shows.
Yes, it obviously shows. I mean, they're undefeated. They're going to be looking to increase that win streak to 6 and become 6-0. All right, here's the kicker, number 20. I bet you it's going to be like a squib kick again. And here's the kick, another short kick, right around the 30-yard line. Steilacoom recovers it, tries to find. Oh, number 2 goes out on the outside, has a lot of space at the 50, at the 45-yard line. He gets out the 45-yard line. They might call it maybe a little bit more inside, but so far right now they call it right around the 46-yard line or so. That's a pretty good return, better than the last one.
And that was number 2, Noah Maxwell, I believe, on the return.
You know, Noah Maxwell, if you feed him the ball, you know, give him good blocks, he will find open holes and run the ball up, you know, down the field. So
he's had a couple opportunities, but this Franklin Pierce defense has been amazing, and they have been really able to locate the ball. So no matter where Steilacoom spreads it out, Franklin Pierce has been right there to stop him.
That is 100% true, and it's really evident by looking at the scoreboard. So Steilacoom's ball, first down and 10 with 1:02 left to go. Here's the snap, and they hand the ball off to their running back. He has a lot of empty space. Oh no, gets hit from behind, short from the first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. So that is Noah Maxwell on that run. You see, he found a good hole. Like what we're saying about. Good hole, got some yardage. But you know, Franklin Pierce, they still stopped him. All right, let's look at that. So he bounces outside right there with the pretty good stiff arm.
And that was, I believe, that was the running back for Franklin Pierce, Bryson Allen, who made the tackle. So our running back just tackled a running back.
That's always fun to watch. All righty, so there's 23 seconds and counting. I think one more play here.
Maybe 2 if they're quick enough.
Yeah, so Noah Maxwell keeps the ball. He finds an empty space. He keeps the ball going. Ladies and gentlemen, he gets tackled right around the 21-yard line for a first down. And there is 8.5 seconds left on the clock.
It makes me wonder, did Franklin Pierce put their backups in, or is Noah Maxwell just finding his groove?
All right, so yep, Noah Maxwell finds a hole, goes outside, and keeps going. Number 4, Junior, gets to make the tackle right around the 20. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is a timeout. We'll be right back after these breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with 8.5 seconds to go. Steilacoom trying to maybe put another point or another touchdown on the board. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking up top in the corner, looking for his man, and that's an incomplete pass. And looks like a late flag on that play as well. Maybe a passing interference, I don't know. But it looks like it's a mood killer for Franklin Pierce. What do you think, Owen?
Well, it looked like it was our guy Marvin Christian again. He's already had 2 pass interference penalties called on him.
Oh my goodness!
Like he's gonna be a 3rd.
Yeah, he's gonna have a butt chewing after this game and during practice next week. So, you know, that's a little silly. You know, what we call silly penalties up in the booth, right?
Yeah, he's probably gonna be running right at the front of the pack. The coach is gonna be having a lot of things to say to him.
All right, so there's 2 seconds left. So that does put Steilacoom a lot closer than previous. Oh, half the distance to the goal line, so they can put 6 points. There is 2 seconds left to go. Steilacoom trying to make sure to get the play right, make sure they execute well in this play. FP's defense, compared to the last week, not clean, sloppy, but hey, you know, a win is a win no matter how you play. FP is showing blitz. Quarterback takes the ball. Little fade and overthrown. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the last play of the game.
That pass is incomplete.
And it was that same cornerback, Marvin Christian, with the coverage.
Yep.
And that's gonna wrap this game up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was game. So, Franklin Pierce 44, Steilacoom 7. So Franklin Pierce advanced to 6-0, still undefeated. Steilacoom will be unfortunately 4-2. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ace Wheeler. I'm an instructor from the Broadcast Video Production program at Base Technical College. Right next to me was
Owen Kokup, a first quarter student. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure calling this game. The students, once again, this is a student-led production, so students did all the hard work today. So thank you for tuning in. This will be later at a later date on College Vision, which is in the Pierce County area. If you have Comcast, that is channel 28. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Good night.